Hi, I'm Rocky, your StarRocks mentor. Today I'm showing how to debug a slow StarRocks query with your favorite LLM using two things together, the StarRocks Debug Skills and the official StarRocks MCP connector. Before you try this, install the StarRocks Debug Skills and connect the official StarRocks MCP server. I'm using Codex today, but the idea is not Codex specific. Use whatever LLM environment you prefer, as long as it can load the skills and call the MCP tools. My first prompt is, why is my StarRocks query slow? This is natural language, and natural language is good. The problem is not the language. The problem is that the model has no evidence yet. No query profile, no audit log, no tablet stats, no metrics. Here is the better version. I still ask in plain English, but I also tell the LLM which StarRocks skill to use and which MCP connector can inspect the database. I also ask it to stay read-only first, which is important in a real DBA workflow. Now the LLM is not guessing from my prompt. It is calling the StarRocks MCP connector and reading the scenario 01 evidence from the debug demo database. This is the key difference from copy-paste debugging. The assistant can inspect the cluster evidence directly. This is the first useful result. It used only the read-only MCP query tool, and it gives a root cause, row set accumulation causing scan time merge bottleneck. That is more specific than the query is slow. It tells us which subsystem is hurting the query. Now watch how it reasons. The query got slower, but scan volume barely changed, only about 0.014% higher. So this is not simply more data. The profile says scan active time is 91 seconds and 72 seconds of that is merge. I/O time is only 8.3 seconds. That means the scan is mostly paying row set merge cost, not disk read cost. This is my favorite part of the demo. The skill does not just name a cause, it also rules out bad paths. Predicate pushdown is present. There is no expensive join operator. Tablet sizes are not wildly skewed, but row sets are extremely high, 388 to 428 row sets, while the query skill threshold for concern is above 50. Then the causal chain lands. The cumulative compaction score is 437, which matches compaction lag. Routine load is committing every second with concurrency 12, and it has over 172,000 committed tasks. That is a classic small row set creation pattern. Before changing anything, I ask for a safe DBA runbook. This is where the compaction skill comes in. I want read-only checks separated from commands that change the cluster. The runbook labels this as compaction cause A. Import rate exceeds cumulative compaction throughput. The safe order is, first verify row set counts, routine load settings, and compaction metrics. Then, if confirmed, reduce new row set creation by increasing the batch interval and lowering excessive concurrency. The diagnosis is not done until the cluster proves it. We expect row set counts to trend down, cumulative compaction score to fall below 100, merge time to drop from 72 seconds, and query time to move back toward the 2-second baseline. That is the pattern. Use your favorite LLM, give it StarRocks skills, connect it to StarRocks through MCP, and make it prove the root cause with evidence. That's it for today's tutorial. I hope this gives you a clear picture of how to use StarRocks Debug Skills as your AI DBA assistant. Install the skills in your LLM environment and try this workflow the next time you're troubleshooting a real cluster issue. And if you find a gap or improve a debugging workflow, contributions are welcome. Help us make the skills even more powerful for the StarRocks community. Lastly, if you'd like to eliminate the operational burden of managing your infrastructure, we'd love to have you try PhoenixAI Cloud. I'll see you in the next tutorial.